So today's video I'll be working on this welder generator. I'll be putting an exhaust on it. The one that's on there now is original, I'm assuming. And it's pretty well rotted and pretty much non-existent. So I'll be putting a new manifold, a couple new mufflers on it. Hopefully quiet this thing down quite a bit. So let's get into it. So to make the exhaust, I'm going to be using an 1.5 inch exhaust pipe, smallest I can get. Couldn't find a 1 inch, which would have made this job a lot easier. But I was able to get 1.5 inches, which is this exhaust pipe. So in order to make the bends in the pipe, in order to route it through the welder, I ended up making pie cuts. I make a whole bunch of these. These are 18-degree pie cuts, 9 degrees in both sides, 9-degree cuts. Together make 18. So when you take two of them together, you see it starts to curve the pipe. And the more you put together of matching pie cuts, you can see it starts to curve. So these being 18 degrees, if I put 5 together, that'll come out to be 90-degree pipe, 90-degree bend. And then what I do is I just weld all these pies together, and there's a 90-degree bend right there. So it's a lot more time consuming to do it this way, but I don't have a 1.5 inch tubing bender, so we gotta make do with what we got. So let's get to it. Now I'm going to show you the method I use to make those pie cuts. So I got my exhaust pipe here. Got a piece of flat stock from my scrap pile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tack this on the end. And I'm going to try to keep it straight this way, but it doesn't matter. This way doesn't matter. So tack that on there. And what that's going to allow me to do is give me a mounting surface for my magnetic bubble level. So I'm going to put that on there once it's tacked. I put this in my bandsaw and I level the pipe. I make my first cut. Now I got to cut it 90 degrees from that in order to make that pie. So what I do is I rotate the pipe so that the level is on the bottom. And once it's level again, I know I've turned it 90 degrees, I can make my second cut. So let's go to mounting the level on exhaust. Here is my setup. Got my bandsaw set for 9 degrees, which will make my 18-degree pie cuts. That's all set up, ready to go. I'm going to just shave the end off and start getting those cuts. Down here, got a jack stand holding the pipe up so that it stays level all the way back here, so nice straight cuts. Back here I got my bubble level. That is level right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make my first cut. Now I'm going to rotate this 90 so that bubble level will be at the bottom. I'll level it off again, and then I'll make my second cut. And I'll keep doing that a bunch of times. Alright, so I'm getting ready to make my second cut. At the bubble level at the bottom this time. It's leveled off. Put it through a little bit in the bandsaw, give me a little bit of room, so when I start welding these together I'll have plenty of room. Make a nice little arch. So, here we go. So I cut quite a few of these. Fell about 7 short for what I believe I need, and I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. My bandsaw decided to quit on me. This blade was dull anyways. I was looking to get a new one. Nope. here's an excuse to get a new one. So.